Research log, Earth observation mission, Day 1. Commander Klix-Ra, head of Xenological Studies research vessel, Star Seeker O, by the Great Cosmic Void. Where do I even begin? You know how they say that every new species discovery changes our understanding of the universe? Well, what we've found on this insignificant blue marble called Earth isn't just changing our understanding, it's making us question our entire definition of intelligence, tool use, and weapons. Let me start from the beginning. I'm Commander Klix-Ra of the Star Seeker, the most prestigious research vessel in the Galactic scientific fleet. We've discovered and cataloged over 3,427 sentient species. We're the experts. The best of the best. At least, we thought we were. Our long-range sensors picked up Earth 3 cycles ago. Standard procedure: observe, catalog, classify. Simple, right? Wrong. These humans, these humans, they've turned everything we know about species classification on its head. First observation, a human female in what they call a kitchen. Now, we've seen cooking areas before. Every species has them. But what we witnessed, by the void, I still can't believe it. She was using something called a frying pan to prepare sustenance. Normal enough. But then, an intruder entered her dwelling. Would you believe me if I told you she knocked the intruder unconscious with the same device she was using to cook eggs moments before? My research assistant, Klix, actually fell out of his hover chair. "Commander," he squeaked, that's not what that tool is for." "Oh, sweet, naive Klix. That was just the beginning. We expanded our observation range. A human male in an educational facility, they call it a school, was teaching young ones about something called chemistry. Harmless enough, right? Wrong again. He demonstrated how common cleaning supplies, when combined, could create smoke screens, adhesives, and minor explosives. "It's for educational purposes only, kids," he said. "Never try this at home." And the little ones were taking notes. Our research team was in chaos. Officer Mox suggested we classify humans as Class 9 deadly immediately, but no. This required more observation. Because you see, it wasn't just about weapons. These humans were showing signs of something we'd never encountered before: universal tool adaptation. We watched a human child defeat a mechanical food dispensing unit, they call it a vending machine, using nothing but a string and a curved piece of metal. We observed an elderly human using a walking aid as both a reaching tool and a defensive weapon against an aggressive canine. A group of young humans turned their personal communication devices into impromptu flashbangs by synchronizing their light and sound emissions. But the event that truly sealed their unique classification happened on observation day 12. We were tracking a human male on something called a camping trip. He encountered one of Earth's apex predators, a grizzly bear. Our team prepared to witness the tragic end of our test subject. This incredible human, defeated the bear using one tube of toothpaste, a thermal insulation container, thermos, and something called a selfie stick. I watched the recording 47 times. Each time, I found myself more amazed. The toothpaste to blind, the thermos of hot liquid to disorient, and the selfie stick. Well, let's just say that bear won't be sitting comfortably for a while. The High Council is going to have a field day with this report. How do you classify a species that views everything as a potential weapon? It's not that they're inherently violent, no, that's what makes them even more fascinating. They're creative. Which is why I've made the decision. We need closer observation. Much closer. The Star Seeker will be moving into low orbit tomorrow. We'll select a test subject for controlled study. Someone ordinary. Someone who couldn't possibly cause too much trouble on a state-of-the-art research vessel. What's the worst that could happen? Additional note: request for triple security protocols on all cleaning supplies, medical equipment, and especially the cafeteria utensils. I don't want a repeat of the Xyloxian incident with the soup ladle. Transmitting. Encryption level, maximum priority, urgent O, and computer? Add a personal note, remember to remove all selfie sticks from the gift shop. We can't be too careful. Emergency research log, Earth observation mission, Day 15. Commander Klix-Ra, Head of Xenological Studies. Current status, containment breach in progress by the Void. What have we done? What have we done? Computer, begin emergency log. The Science Council will need to know how everything went so horribly wrong. Though I suspect this log may never reach them. We selected what we thought was the perfect test subject. Sarah Chen, age 28, occupation, office administrator. Non-military. No combat training. Her most dangerous daily activity was shuffling of papers, organizing spreadsheets. Our abduction went perfectly. Standard procedure, sleep beam, gravitational lift, straight to containment. Everything by the book. We even followed the new triple security protocols. Oh, speaking of which, computer, send emergency maintenance to lab section 7. It seems our test subject has somehow weaponized the coffee maker. Again. That's the third one today. Muffled shouting in distance, Viva LA Revolution. Let me backtrack. The first sign of trouble came during the initial medical examination. Dr. Mox made the mistake of leaving Sarah unattended for approximately 2.3 minutes. Just 2.3 minutes. When he returned, she had picked her restraints using a medical tongue depressor, created a makeshift taser from a defibrillator, and, this is the truly horrifying part, fashioned a blowtorch from medical-grade ethanol and a breath freshener spray. Oh, don't mind me, she said, smiling that smile. Just making sure I have options. The next 48 hours were. Computer, is there a word stronger than catastrophic? No? We'll stick with catastrophic then. Sarah Chen didn't just escape. She organized. Remember our other research specimens? The peaceful herbivores from Proxima B. She taught them how to use their feeding tubes as grappling hooks. The floating crystal entities from Epsilon 9? She showed them how to focus light through their bodies to create lasers. They're supposed to be decorative beings. But the worst, oh, the absolute worst, was the cafeteria incident. Sarah somehow united all the captured species. Created a resistance movement. Using nothing but the ship's internal messaging system and, I still can't believe this, interpretive dance. Then, during standard nutrition distribution time, they computer, barricade laboratory door 12. They're using the dessert cart as a battering ram again. Where was I? Ah yes, the cafeteria. They weaponized everything. The soup ladles became catapults. The nutrition paste. Improvised adhesive grenades. Someone taught the gelatinous collective from Sector 7 how to shape themselves into throwing stars. A food fight, they called it. A food fight. Do you know what happened to the last security officer who called it just a food fight? He's still stuck to the ceiling. The cleaning drones can't get him down because Sarah reprogrammed them to play something called La Cucaracha and do donuts in the hallway. Current situation report, the human singular, now controls, decks 7 through 12, all cleaning supplies, the entire medical bay and the coffee supply. She's teaching the other species something she calls guerrilla warfare. But all I see is chaos. Chaos. This morning, I witnessed a Ventillion slug, a pacifist species, use a rolled-up research paper as a blow dart gun. Oh no. Oh no. They're here. Computer, seal the... Wait. Is that my ceremonial staff of office? How did they turn it into a... Transmission interrupted, transmission resumed, new location. I'm in a supply closet. The only safe place left. The Resistance, as they call themselves, controls 60% of the ship now. They've established trade routes. Yes, trade routes between different sectors using the maintenance tunnels. And Sarah Chen? She set up what she calls a training academy in the main auditorium. I managed to get a glimpse inside. She's teaching a class called 101 Ways to Weaponize Office Supplies to a group of very enthusiastic aliens. The High Command will be here in less than 24 hours. They think they're coming to handle a minor containment issue. If anyone finds this log, remember, everything is a weapon to a human. Even this recording device. Oh no. Oh no. Computer, delete this log immediately, before they figure out how to use it as a transmission terminated. Priority alert, High Command Vessel Eternal Authority approaching. Status update, Earth observation mission, Day 16. Multiple voice recording, auto-transcription. Active sound of massive ships dropping out of hyperspace. Grand Admiral Zox, this is the High Command Vessel Eternal Authority to research vessel Starseeker. Commander Klix-Ra, report your situation immediately. Sarah Chen, cheerfully, hi there. Commander Klix-Ra is currently indisposed, but I'd be happy to provide a sitrep. Grand Admiral Zox, what this is the containment breach? A single human female? Sarah Chen, mock offense, excuse me, I prefer the title Supreme Commander of the Multi-Species Liberation Front. We even have t-shirts. Would you like one? Grand Admiral Zox, sputtering, this is absurd. Launch the elite boarding teams. We'll have this situation under control in. Interrupting Klaxon ship AA, warning. Multiple unauthorized access attempts detected. Sarah Chen, oh, those aren't access attempts, that's just the quantum sprites having a rave in your ship's communication array. They really love electronic music. Who knew, right? Grand Admiral Zox, what? How did you? This is impossible. Our systems are unhackable. Sarah Chen, laughing, unhackable. Please. Your password was password 123. Even the fungal colony from Deck 9 figured that out, and they don't even have eyes. Commander Klix-Ra, suddenly appearing, slightly out of breath, Grand Admiral. Sir. I can explain everything. Grand Admiral Zox, Commander. Thank the void. Get your ship under control immediately. Commander Klix-Ra, about that. I've actually come to submit my formal request to join the resistance. Commander Klix-Ra, quickly, you don't understand, sir. Have you seen what they can do with a paperclip and a rubber band? It's magnificent. Yesterday, Sarah taught the HiveMind Collective how to turn standard issue uniforms into functional hang gliders. Sarah Chen, oh, thanks Klix. And hey, your suggestion about using the recycling system as a delivery network was pure genius. Grand Admiral Zox, enraged, this is treason. I'm sending in the mechanized combat units. Sarah Chen, sing-song voice, I wouldn't do that if I were you. Grand Admiral Zox, see? My elite troops will. Wait. Why are they dancing? Sarah Chen, remember those cleaning drones I reprogrammed? Turns out they're really good at hacking other robots. Who wants to do the robot? Ironically? Grand Admiral Zox, weakly, this can't be happening. Sarah Chen, oh, it's happening alright. Now, should we discuss terms of surrender, or do you want to see what I can do with this space pencil and that zero-gravity coffee cup? Grand Admiral Zox, sighs, the Galactic Council will hear of this. Sarah Chen, perfect. I have some suggestions for them actually. First, your entire approach to species classification needs an overhaul. I mean, rating species by their natural weapons. Scoffs, it's all about adaptability, baby. Commander Klix-Ra, she's right, sir. These humans. They don't see limitations. They see possibilities. Even now, the gelatinous collective is learning interpretive dance as a form of combat. It's beautiful. Grand Admiral Zox, and I suppose you have demands? Sarah Chen, just a few. 1. Immediate freedom for all research specimens. 2. Recognition of what I'm calling creative combat as a legitimate field of study. And 3. We're keeping the coffee maker. Commander Klix-Ra, it's non-negotiable, sir. You haven't lived until you've had what she calls a caramel macchiato. Grand Admiral Zox, the Council will never. Wait. Did you say creative combat? Sarah Chen, grinning audibly, think about it. You've got all these amazing species, each with their own unique abilities. But they're all stuck in their ways. What they need is a little human perspective. Grand Admiral Zox, are you suggesting? Sarah Chen, a new division. The Department of Unconventional Warfare and Creative Solutions. I already have a curriculum planned. First lesson, 101 ways to use a space pencil. Spoiler alert, only 10 of them involve writing. 3 months later. Sarah Chen, alright, class. Welcome to Advanced Creative Combat. Today we'll be learning how to turn standard emergency flares into a 16-piece orchestra. Please note the safety goggles on your desks. Commander Klix-Ra, narrating, research log, final entry. The Galactic Council's decision to appoint Sarah Chen as head of the new Deuce Department has led to interesting developments. Last week, her advanced class successfully defended a space station using nothing but rubber bands and spare parts from the recycling bin. The Council has officially classified humans as Class X, weaponizes everything. It's both a warning and a mark of respect. They've also mandated that all species learn at least basic creative combat. Though personally, I think they just wanted to see more of what Sarah calls food fights. Oh. That'll be the advanced class practicing with the coffee makers again. Computer, end log. I don't want to be late. Today we're learning how to turn ceremonial robes into parachutes. Sarah Chen, distant, hey Klix. Grab your space pencil. You won't believe what I figured out we can do with the water cooler.